in this video we'll be doing some split screen together with my girlfriend. I did the two new tracks on F1 23. Of course, these two tracks are Qatar and Las Vegas, so we are going to do them both. It's a 5-lap race, and after that we'll rate both of them to what we like. If you like this video, like the video of course, and subscribe, as we are on our way to 500 subscribers. It's lights out and away we go, for us at least. I forgot to tell my girlfriend where the clutch was, so let's try this again with another start. Alright, so second time should be better. Here we go then, it's lights out and away we go. Never mind, and now it's lights out. A bit of a late start for Kiara. As you can see, I am the top driver in the Haas, and my girlfriend is the bottom driver in the Mercedes. I think she's only Mercedes fan because I hate them, but other than that, yeah, she's perfectly fine. We've been together for almost 9 months now, and I thought it would be the perfect time to do our first video together. She didn't want to record her face or record her voice or anything just yet, but maybe later on in the game cycle, or maybe later on in another game as we crash into her. She wants to do a video as well. But yeah, the Qatar circuit, I like the circuit. It has a really good flow, but I don't know, some of the corners are still a bit weird to me because I've never driven this track before, not even on any other game. So yeah, it was quite getting used to. These are my actual first laps. As you can see, we collide again, but luckily damage is disabled and rules and flags are off on this 5-lap race. So it was a lot of fun driving. She had her first laps as well, not only on this track but also on this game. So yeah, there is not a lot that I can say about that. Other than that, she's doing a great job here. She's actually the one keeping it on track. I had a bit difficult with that because my assists were only traction control on full and the line of course, and of course manual gearbox with suggested gear. Why I use traction control is because I'm driving on the controller. That's a good thing to know, by the way. She's driving on my steering wheel and I have to drive on the controller. So she's getting used to the steering wheel, and hopefully once I get my second steering wheel we can do a 1v1 in this as well. But now we are not able to do that with the two steering wheels because we only got one. But yeah, we are already in lap 3. It's been a great race so far. She's driving quite well. The AI is set to 0 just so we can have some fun, but they are still here, you know, just for the sake of it. And yeah, the track, I'm still getting used to it. It's still feeling weird as she went off track as well for once. So yeah, she didn't really like the track. You'll see that in the results as well, that she is going to rate it a bit lower than she's going to rate Las Vegas. But I'm not going to give any spoilers on how many she's going to rate anything. She was getting angry here because I was cutting the corners. So yeah, sorry for that, I love you, by the way. But that's not the video at the moment. You can see this is the moment we overtook her, and other than that we were trying to get the laps in to just try and learn the track, try and learn the lines to eventually turn off the lines as well. It's only because I'm driving on the controller and these are my first few laps that I'm actually doing at the track. It's only that's the reason why I'm actually using the line. But I want to turn them off for this track and Las Vegas first, because I don't have the muscle memory just yet of when to brake with the braking line and stuff like that. But yeah, that was the Qatar Grand Prix, lap 505, and we are now on the start-finish race. As you can see, we are going to win this Grand Prix. A lovely circuit, or at least for me. Kiara, of course, didn't really like it. She didn't get the flow of it, but she is now also finishing in P2. So Haas wins and Mercedes in P2. The ratings for this track, I give it a 7 out of 10. The flow is great, but other than that, not much. And Kiara gives it a 4 out of 10 just because she didn't like the track. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Las Vegas Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go for this circuit. Of course, you can see Kiara is starting on the front row as she is in a Mercedes. We are starting around P10, and everybody was very slow off the line. And you can see I got a bit, yeah, I don't know how to call it, but somebody touched me. and he crashed me into the wall. So I waited for the auto recovery, and we go in between the Williams and Aston Martin, and you can see how fast we are. It's an amazing circuit to drive at, but the thing is, what I don't like about it is the long straights. You can see we are still only in the first sector, but as soon as we get to the second sector and the third sector, it's only straights. And I don't know, I feel like there's too many straights and too less corners, or too few, sorry. So I feel like there should be another technical part in it to make it a bit more fun, because you can see how long it takes for me to get actually down this straight, take one turn and then go on to the next one. To be honest, you might think I did that on purpose, the corner cutting, but I didn't know where the corner was. It's still the first lap. Tiara finishes the lap first with a 1:45.435, and we come across the line and end our lap with a 1:51. So you can see she's 6 seconds ahead of me. Just so she's doing a great job, as we are now getting to learn the track as well. Of course, in the... Oh no, she crashed. Oh no. Well, she crashed and I bumped into her. Well, I wanted to let her go. As you can see, that didn't go too well. I managed to reverse the car, and as soon as I reversed, everybody overtook me and she auto-recovered. So she now has nobody near her, and I still have to gain 3 positions to actually get close to her. One of them is already done. Hamilton is not that fast, and the other ones are Leclerc and I think Alonso it is. So that should be done quite easily as well. Nico Hülkenberg, myself, setting the fastest lap now. And I'm getting used to the track still. It feels really weird to start in a corner, because that's actually what it is. The people at the back of the grid, they start in the corner in the final turn, whilst the people on pole position, P2, P5, they are starting on the straight, and it's a really short run to the first corner. And I don't know if I actually like that. It's the same with Baku. I don't really like the fact that you immediately go into a turn, because you can't really get up to speed before you actually need to brake and go left or right. So yeah, you can see the final lap now, and we are catching up to Chiara. Of course, not the best run here. It's still getting used to the track, getting used to the throttle as well, because it's really different to the other F1 game. But I like this one more because you can be a bit more aggressive on the throttle. You can go full throttle in third gear. This time, I think we did it on purpose. She didn't have the best run out of the final corner. Who is going to win this race? Almost side by side. Can we overtake her on the finish line? Oh, that would be so nasty to do that. Side by side, and we crash. Okay, so Chiara wins with. Redo it 360. Let's see what happened then. As you can see in slow-mo now, I think it is a beautiful shot here. But I think we, with a front wing, just touched her rear light. And that caused me to, yeah, you can see it here. We just spun out. It wasn't her fault. It was just a racing incident, I could say. And it's only because you can see it's only that that thing sticking out, which is flash, which is putting out the red color. Yeah, it's not the best ending. It's a good ending, but yeah, for me it's a 6.5 out of 10, and for Chiara is an 8 out of 10. So she liked this track. I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you want to see some more videos with Chiara. If you want to see those, like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what we should do next. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.